I can't believe something so simple and easy is working so well. It's changed my life. Overstimulation happens to moms all the time. It's when our senses are hit with way too much all at once. Too much noise, movement, people touching you, and your brain just can't keep up. It's like everything is happening at full volume and your mental load is just maxed out. It can leave you feeling snappy, stressed, and totally unable to focus. I even experienced mom rage. It's not the same as just feeling overwhelmed. It's more like your body saying, too much, too fast, and it just actually shuts down. If you're new here, my name is Ashley. I am mama of that hippie family. I am just home today with my littlest squirt. My son is in preschool. So today is a much less stimulating day for me because I just have one child. I find the easiest thing to do when I'm overstimulated, honestly, is take the kids outside. This is a lot easier in warmer weather. Obviously, we spend all day in our yard, but I did something really fun with the kids yesterday that I have been wanting to do for a really long time, and it was so much fun. We'll do this again in the winter for sure. We went to the butterfly gardens. I'm gonna do a quick little tidy here to get myself in check. I do feel like cleaning up in the beginning of the day makes the rest of the day go a lot smoother for me without the clutter. And I do live in a tiny house, so it clutters up very quickly. This pile here, I'm working on Chad's taxes. Oh. Don't throw things, Franny. Franny. Why are you gonna bug the bugs, huh? Franny, don't throw things off the edge or you have to come down. Hey, please don't throw books, okay? It's totally different when Floyd is not here. The sound just comes from... What you got? One child. And it's not that Floyd's a bad kid or anything like that. He's amazing. Amazing little human being, but the sound that two kids make, especially because half the time it's arguing, don't touch this, don't look at this, that's mine, like constantly. I know if you have multiples, you know. I would love to know though, if you have multiples, does that get better? Like the more that you have? It's just a lot of noise. And especially if Floyd is like high energy, so he throws things and he's screaming and he's bouncing off the walls. Should I put Franny down for a nap now or wait until after I have a phone appointment with my urologist? I had a CT scan done on 5 days ago to look to see if my kidney stones have shrank at all, because I've been taking that herb, that Chancapyrdra, I think was what it's called. It's called the stone crusher, so it's supposed to crush your kidney stones. Anyways, I just want to know if it's in fact working or not. It's been just over 2 full months of me taking it every single day. I am in quite a bit of pain. You know, like constant noise. my kidneys are always like a dull ache, and then some days they hurt really bad, some days less, some days it feels like I might be passing some things, I don't know. I've got a lot going on with my body right now. Some of the symptoms for my parathyroid, my hyperparathyroidism is just like inflammation and abdominal pain, which some days I do just have like a lot of pain, which does not help with my overstimulation. If I'm like in a constant state of just like pain, trying to find my calm and stay calm is so hard. Especially like Floyd is constantly jumping on me. No, I shouldn't say just Floyd. Like, look at her. The kids are constantly jumping on me and need to be picked up or carried or bum 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 bum. Yeah. Where are you going? That probably doesn't help the situation at all. It's like being in fight or flight all the time. Let's try to do nap time now, and then I can work on Daddy's taxes while he sleeps. You want a bottle? Some milk and cuddles, girl? This? Let's go upstairs. Come on, Bran. Come with Mommy. You gonna say hi to Brew? You know, I think my biggest struggle with being overstimulated is being alone so much with the kids, because what ends up happening is it's like building, right? It starts off with like a little bit of noise, and then there's more and more noise, and it escalates and it escalates, and it's not just noise, but it's just like chaos surrounding me constantly. And it reaches a breaking point where like Floyd will throw a toy across the house, or Franny will just start wailing, or the dog will just start barking. It'll be something that just like is my last straw, and I'll just snap and lose it. And I end up feeling so guilty that like we all have kind of a calm down after, and I'm saying I'm sorry and tell all the kids I'm trying to be patient. I'm trying my hardest and ask them to help me, and there's a little love puddle there. But then it's only 10 a.m. There's still the entire rest of the day. So sometimes it'll end up happening again later. And I'm like, how do I get to this point? Like, how come I can't just stop? Why am I always just like on edge, like standing on the edge of a cliff looking down constantly, and it just takes one thing to just push me over? And I think it's because every day, all day, here I am, all by myself. Chad gets Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays off. Fridays are my favorite because Floyd is in school, so it's just me and Chad and Franny. But I can get a little bit more like undivided attention with Chad, because I need attention from him, because I just have the kids all the time. I don't have family here, and I have like very few girlfriends, and they have kids, so like our schedules don't always line up, right? I'm a stay-at-home mom. That is part of being a stay-at-home mom, and I don't wish to change it at all. I think in September I did put Franny on the wait list to go to Floyd's school. They do 0 to 3 daycare and then 3 to 5 preschool. So if Franny went 2 days like Floyd does, those days would be just amazing for me to be able to get some work done. I really want to have some time to focus on things that I'm passionate about and creating things that are of like high quality and just like some bomb.com content kind of, and this podcast thing that I'm going to start doing. I'm really excited about that. So I just need some like me time. So I wanted to mention some things that I do to cope with this overstimulation, because I have found something I am so excited. Like, this is game changing. I've only been using it for a few days and it's completely changed not only my life, but the kids too. First, I'm going to start off with the things that I have been trying, that I do that like are overall beneficial. And then I'll share with you the big bad boy. So I kind of mentioned earlier going outside. That is huge. Just leaving the house, doing activities. In the winter, I go to the pool, the library, mom's group, like just doing things. But overall, for my mental state and my well-being, the most important things that I practice on a regular basis, try to practice on a regular basis. Meditation and affirmations. Meditation helps calm me down, calm my mind. It really helps with my overall well-being as a person. I do need to meditate a lot more than I do. And then affirmations. I love affirmations. I always use affirmations for everything. I have two favorite affirmations for momming and for parenting, and they really help. Affirmations are, if you don't know, are just something that, a statement usually that you repeat over and over and over again, and affirmations work really well because whatever you speak, your mind believes and then your body believes. So saying things like, this is all temporary, when it's going crazy, I always say, this is so temporary. My kids will not always be this little, and they will not always be this loud and crazy, and they will not always want to play with me and jump on me and be around me all the time. So as much as it's like hard, I'm gonna want it one day. I'm gonna miss it, and I'm going to want it back. So I try to remember, enjoy it while it's here, because it is temporary and it will be gone one day. Second affirmation that I absolutely love. I used to say, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but now I love this new one I just found. I don't know where I found it, but sometimes you win, sometimes you grow. Oh, okay, this is my appointment with the doctor. Here we go. It's not more, like it hasn't grown more. I'm assuming because it's a specialist, they might take a couple months to hear from, or... Okay, sounds good. No news is good news, I guess. He said that my kidney stones have not grown at all. They're the same size, which does lead me to believe that the herbs I'm taking are working, because from January to March, in 3 months, I grew like a massive stone, but in the last 2 months, it hasn't grown at all. So if anything, the herbs I'm taking maybe are helping. I struggle with doctors so much because they don't really have very many answers. Like they only go off of like little tests and scans and things that they have. That doesn't mean they know everything, right? So I'm wondering now then, if my kidney stone is not growing, is my parathyroid gland not that bad? Like, anyways, this video is not about my kidneys. I just wanted to, you guys regulars around here, follow this kidney stone journey that I have been going on. But let me tell you about this miracle that I found. It's just earbuds. Who would have thought? I never wanted to try something you stick in your ear, because most of the time any headphones or earbuds or whatever, things like that, they don't fit my ears. I have like a child size ear hole or something. But these ones come with like 6 different sizes, so you don't have to worry about it not fitting. You can find the perfect fit for your ear. And I was worried at first that I wouldn't be able to hear something important that I needed to know with the kids. Like if I'm wearing like earplugs around the kids, like what if something happens and I didn't hear it? They don't cut out all the sound. It's pretty much like all white noise, which I didn't realize was affecting me so much. When I put the earplugs in, I can't hear any like little sounds. The fridge humming, the dehumidifier going, the washer going, the kettling, the dog growling. All those sounds are adding up and affecting me. I do have ADD. I am probably neurodivergent. I've never been diagnosed with like neurodivergent, autistic, whatever, or anything like that, but I do think that I have some qualities like that. So maybe it's just me. Maybe it's because I live in a tiny house, tiny space. Maybe it's that. But the amount of sound that is going on in my house at one time has drove me to the breaking point, because now that I wear these earplugs, which I just wear inside the house, I don't wear them outside or driving or anything like that, I am so calm. I'm like a Zen monk in there, guys. This is nuts. I can hear Floyd when he's talking to me. When he says, "Mom, can you watch this?" I can hear him, and I'll watch him do whatever he's got to show me, jump off something. And I can hear Franny crying and whining, but it's so dull, like a whisper almost. I can still hear it all happening, so I'm not missing anything. I can hear Floyd like saying things, and I don't respond because I don't know exactly what he's saying, but he's just happy-go-lucky and goes on with his day. So I don't need to respond to every single thing that comes out of his mouth, though I feel like I do when I can hear it all. And I've noticed when I wear the earplugs that the kids are calmer, because I'm not reacting to every single little thing. They fight still. Everything that they are still going through, they're still going through. But because I'm chill, they are being more chill. This is the crazy part. So because I have the earplugs in, I can hear my own voice really well. So when I speak softer and calmer and slower. The kids respond to it so well, and I'm so happy, because that is the mom that I want to be. I want to be calm and regulated, and I can hear my breathing. So I take a lot more deep breaths. I've really been trying really hard to take deep breaths. Did you know 3 deep breaths, that's all it takes? 3 good deep breaths to completely re-regulate your system. What's up? It's like I'm standing at the edge, and then I put my earplugs in, and it's like I'm slowly walking backwards. I can feel the like wave of calm like washing over me slowly. Like give it like 10-15 minutes, and it just keeps getting better and better and better until I realized I've walked myself back. I'm not on the edge anymore. Like there are always going to be big emotions, and there's always going to be struggles, and there's always going to be hardships throughout the day, you know? Like it's never going to be perfect. Some days I feel like every minute of every single day I'm right here, you know? All day long. This helps. This is better. Get yourself some earplugs. It does make me wonder though, if I am this overstimulated, like are the kids? Does all the noise bother them? Are they just completely immune to it because it comes from them? I wonder. She built a sparkly ladder and then began to climb. Oh no, teeny tiny. Better luck next time. Looks like a bag of glitter.
She wants 40.
There you go.
She didn't go after my ball. I want to eat the ball now.
I know, you always do.
It will fall now. What's this, Mom?
Yeah?
Where's rolling on a jump and that's it.
Daddy's home. Are you gonna go see?
Yeah.
Do you have shoes?
No, I left them at school.
No, you didn't. I get to cook dinner now, and I get to cook dinner in peace usually. Just some me time. I like to listen to an audiobook. I've been using the Headway app a lot lately. It like summarizes books in 15 minutes, so if you don't know if you actually want to read a book or not, it's been really cool. But this is my time of day that I get to myself to do what I want to do. I just wanted to say one more thing, one little tidbit of advice that I got from my worker at Mom's Group that I think about all the time, that helps me so much. I know that we're all so exhausted because we feel like we repeat ourselves over and over and over a million times a day. So think of it like this. An animal trail becomes an animal trail because the animal walks the same path over and over and over. So then in the wintertime when it snows, they walk it every single day so that it's always there, they always can see it. And that's what we're doing as parents. We're repeating ourselves over and over and over so that hopefully by the time our children are teenagers, probably adults, then they will listen. Then they will remember, and then hopefully they will know what to do, the right answer, not because they're going to get it now, but because they're going to get it someday. So I hope that kind of gives you some solace. It does for me sometimes. As always, I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll have a great rest of our day, and I will see you in the next video.